Good evening, guys. Good evening, folks. It's your bro, Rich here. uh, tonight in this video is now an extended video of the previous Pontiac Firebird video. It's an extended video of the previous. Excuse me. It's an extended cut of the previous Pontiac Firebird video, and tonight in this video I'm still on the Gen 4 Firebird, and tonight I'll be continuing on with the next part, which are the special editions. So far there's like at least five different versions, and after that will be the engines, and there's a few more as well, but I'll see what I can do. Alright. So before I continue off to where I left off to from last time, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright. So without any further ado, let's begin. So next up, special editions. Starting off with the first one is the Firehawk. Here we go. So the Firehawk was first sold as a production car. First sold as a production car. In 1992. The 92 Firehawk. The 92 Firehawk models. The 92 Firehawk models were modified versions of the Formula 350s. So modified Formula Formula 350s with major motor intake, suspension, and other upgrades, including the 6-speed manual from the Corvette ZR1. So the Corvette ZR1. So the Corvette ZR. So the Corvette ZR1's 6-speed manual, producing over 350 horsepower, which is pretty good, and 390 pound-feet, 526, right up close to 530 newton meters of torque. They were both the fastest and most powerful most powerful RP, so regular production Firebirds ever made. Available through Pontiac. Available through Pontiac dealers. RPO code was B4U. So RPO code was these three digits. RPO code was RPO code was B4. RPO code was B4U. So B4U. The special mods were done. The special mods were done by SLP, Street Legal Performance Engineering, in Toms River, New Jersey. Those performance upgrades, those performance upgrades, performance upgrade, performance upgrades, performance upgrades, um, pushed the price to $40,000. So 40 grand in the US, $40,000. And there was an extra, and there was an extra special street race special and there was an extra special street racing upgrade for another $10,000, which this one is kind of surprising but a little bit weird, kind of odd. Because this part had Italian engineering, I'll tell you, which included the same brakes used on the Ferrari F40, the 90s, kind of like early mid 90s supercar. So on a Ferrari F40 with a twin turbo 2.9 liter, I think, V8. Or was it 2.8? I can't remember. But I know it was less than 3 liters, roughly. So this, which included the same brakes used on a Ferrari F40. Consequently, only 25 of the regular Firehawks were sold, and only two of the race models were sold during the 92 model year, making the during the 1992 model year, making the 92 Firehawk an extremely rare car. So an extremely rare car. The 92 models are the only Gen 3 F-body Firehawks. The special edition extra performance Firehawk. So the special edition extra performance Firehawk, available in Formula trim from the years 93 to 97, and again in both Formula and Trans Am trims for 99 to 02, so 1999 to 2002, the same year as the R34 Skyline GTR Nissan was released. Well, made until 2002, where production pretty much ended, or until 2002, where production pretty much ended for the R34 GTR. So R34 GTR was produced by SLP Engineering, so Street Legal Performance Engineering Incorporated, and sold through Pontiac dealerships. Featuring 17-inch wheels with namesake Firestone Firehawk 275 slash 40 ZR17 tire ZR17 tires. That's right, ZR17 tires. So ZR17 tires, along with a functional twin inlet hood above a specific air cleaner box. Its rated power increased to 300 horsepower and 330 pound. So 300 horsepower, which is not that bad. and 330 pound-feet. So 330 pound-feet, uh, 400, 445, 445 newton meters of torque. And where was Firestone from? What? Oh, Firestone's an American tire manufacturer. I first thought it was British, but apparently it's American. I got confused for a sec. I got so confused. I was thinking, like, what country is the tire company Firestone from? I always thought it was British. I don't know why. And I was thinking it was some different, like, different countries. I was thinking it might be Italian or Japanese. But no, at all this time, I didn't even know it was American. God, Lord. Unfreaking believable. I apologize, folks, about this. I had no idea. I had no clue at all. Like, no idea it was from the States. My apologies. I'm sorry. But again, I didn't even know. But I might talk about Firestone one day. Maybe some different tire companies. I got no clue. Again, no clue at all. But I might talk about the tire company Firestone. I'll show you. Some of you might not know, but there it is. Firestone, Firestone Tire and Rubber Company. That's the one. So again, I have no idea. I got no clue, but hopefully I might try. I'm not too sure. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways, so featuring 17-inch wheelstones with namesake Firestone, an American tire company. So Firestone, Firehawk, 275/40, 275/40 ZR17 tires, along with a functional, along with a fun, along with a functional twin inlet, along with a functional twin inlet hood. Above a specific air cleaner box, its rated power. Its rated power, increased to 300 horsepower and 330. So 300 horsepower and 330 pound-feet. 330 pound-feet. uh, 445 newton meters of torque. A total of 207. A total of 200. That was a little bit too far, but a total of 201. Sorry, a total of 201 Firehawks. So a total of 201 Firehawks were built in 1993. So a total of 201 Firehawks were built in 1993. In 1994, the Firehawk. So it was built in 19. So a total of 201 Firehawks were built in 1993. A year later, in 1994. Sorry, in 1994, the Firehawk package was expanded to include options for a suspension upgrade, suspension upgrade, as well as a larger diameter exhaust system. So larger diameter exhaust system. Larger diameter exhaust system. Exhaust system. That increased power to 315 horsepower. Both T-top Formula coupes and convertibles could also be optioned as Firehawks beginning in 1995, so the mid 90s, for both 96 and 97. So for the years 1996 and 1997, the the Firehawk Firehawk gained rectangular driving lights mounted inside the front scoops And apart from the Firehawk convertibles, the Trans Am's elevated rear wing. Elevated rear wing. Um, in 1997, during like the mid late ish 90s, in 1997, an LT4 Firehawks also available, utilizing the same exact 300 330 horsepower. So 330 horsepower, um 330 horsepower. So 330 horsepower, um both balanced and blueprinted LT4 V8 LT4 V8 motor. So LT4 V8 so LT4 V8 um LT4 V8 as found in the manual 1996. So in the manual 96 Corvette. Um a total of 29 or less than 30 LT4 powered Firehawks were produced. So Firehawks were produced. Power levels for the 99 power levels for the 1999. So power levels for the 99 Firehawk powered by the LS1 V8 rose to 327 horsepower, then 330 in 2000, 335, so 335 in 2001, and 345, so 345 in late 2002 models during the early 2000s. So in late 2000 models, so still during the early 2000s, equipped with the Blackwing intake. That's right, Blackwing intake. Blackwing intake. A 10th anniversary 10th anniversary Firehawks 10th anniversary Firehawks available in 2001. Available in 2001. Distinguished as a black Trans Am coupe. Only 123 of those were made, and convertible 16 were made. So a total of those is, if we're added up, 139 roughly. So it's 123 coupes and 16. So 123 coupes and 16 convertibles. So 123 coupes and 123 coupes. So 123 coupes and 16 convertibles. So which brings a total of up to 139, less than 140. It's like less than 140. So less than 140 with gold painted hood stripe. So gold painted gold painted hood stripes. So gold painted hood stripes for the prototype only. Gold vinyl stripes on both the hood and spoiler or rear wing for the production version. Gold 17 inch wheel, gold 17-inch wheels, so gold 17-inch wheels, and gold tailpipe, gold tailpipes, so exhaust tips. Kind of like the gold in this, but it's like a rose gold. Bling, well, not really, but whatever. So gold 17-inch wheels and gold tailpipes. So gold tailpipe exhaust tips. All right, so the next version we got is the 1990. The next version we got is The next version we got is the 1994. The next version we got is the 1994. Is the 1994 Trans Am GT. Here we go. In 1994 only, in only 1994, a Trans Am GT, a Trans Am GT option was available. Trans Am GTs didn't receive, so they did not receive, so they didn't receive any special badging, graphics, or emblems and looked externally identical to the base Trans Am cars. So, extremely identical to the base Trans Am cars. The GT pack included 245 50 ZR16 tires and a 155 mile an hour speedometer, which is technically limited. All cars are limited by 155, apart from the ones in Japan, which are limited to 112. So technically, we're kind of better by 43 miles an hour, so it's a big difference. Literally, all cars, possibly in the US, are limited to 155. Pretty much, I think they're all limited to 155. Non GT optioned non GT optioned Trans Ams, however, so just the standard ones, not the GT, just the standard Trans Ams, in 1994 received a little bit different tires and speed and all that kind of stuff. So 235 235 55 R16 tires, a 115 mile an hour speedometer, not even close to 120. So 115 mile an hour speedometer and a much lower top speed limiter. Unbelievable. So slow for that. The high rise spoiler or rear wing, leather and T-tops are not standard on the Trans Am GT cars. So GT cars in 1994, nor any year of the LT1 Trans Am. Excuse me. RPO code T43 or T43 technically. Up level spoiler or up level rear wing was an option on all Trans Ams. And while the mass majority can't talk. Alright, hold on. One more just in case. Yeah, calm down. I'm speaking way too fast. Great, I don't even know where I'm at now. Hold on, wait. I got it. So, RPO. So get it down a little bit so I know where I'm at. Bingo, there we go. Alright, so RPO code T43 or T43 up level spoiler or up level rear wing was an option on all Trans Ams. And while the mass majority And while the mass majority of 94, so 1994, Trans Am GT cars received the T43 rear wing, so rear spoiler, along with the majority of all 93 97 Trans Ams. It wasn't part of the Trans Am GT pack. Both base Trans Ams and Trans Am GTs, so Trans Am GTs, could be ordered as either coupe, T-top, or convertible versions, and were both available with either automatics or manuals. So either automatics or manuals. Either way, whichever version you got is gonna be fast. I guarantee that. While the GT while the GT packs a cost option, so while the GT packs a cost option, so meaning that this option it goes at a price, on the 94 Trans Am, a majority of 94 Trans Ams were made with the GT pack. All of the 94 Trans Am um GT options GT options became standard. GT options became excuse me. GT options became standard in 9502, the years 1995 and 2002. So 1995 2002, as part of the Trans Am pack, and a GT name slash pack or package was dropped, unfortunately, for 1985. Some of the early both Gen 4 Trans Am and Formula Firebirds list GT on the cars, on either the cars either the cars title or registration. The reason is that the VIN doesn't specify a package. So that's meaning like Formula, Trans Am GT, Firehawk, etc. It only specifies the motor, which is a 5.7 liter 350 LT1 V8 motor. So LT1 V8, because the title's based on the VIN alone, vehicle identification number alone, both titles and registrations often list all of the packs, but it doesn't technically mean that the cars but it doesn't technically like really mean that the car's equipped with any certain type of pack. Next up is the 1994 25th anniversary Trans Am. The 94 model year, there's not much on there. The 94 model year marked the 25th anniversary of the Trans Am. So anniversary of the Trans Am, and another. So hold on. All right, so the 94 model year, sorry, the 1994 25th anniversary Trans Am. So the 94 the 90 the 90 the 94 model the 94 model year um excuse me, the 94 model year marked the 25th anniversary um of the Trans Am, and another anniversary. So the 94 model year, marked the 25th anniversary of the Trans Am, and another anniversary edition was released, painted white, painted white with painted white with a single dark blue stripe down the center of the car, that was reminiscent of the 1970 Trans Am. It's also featured white painted uh white painted 5-spoke 16-inch 16-inch alloy wheels, um white leather seats, white leather seats and door trim. This edition's available in either coupe T-top, which is short for target, which is short for target top. So T-top or target top or convertible form. Uh, so for those who are wondering what is a T-top, so it's short for target top. It's basically it's like a convertible, but technically you can remove the roof yourself, like just remove it, like taking it off the car without doing it electrically. There's like many cars that I know of that have a T-top, like the 300ZX, Z32 Nissan, Brian's 94 Supra from the first Fast and Furious movie. What else? I don't really know, actually. I mean, there might be many, but those are the only two cars that I know that have like T-tops. One's a movie car, one's in real life as well. But also in real life, the Supra can be a target top as well. Anyway, this edition was available in either coupe T-top, coupe T-top or convertible form. That was for the 94 25th anniversary Trans Am. Now we got the 1999 30th anniversary 30th anniversary Trans Am. So this is gonna be pretty interesting and exciting as well. Let's see what we got. So here we go. as with the previous 25th anniversary edition, the 30th anniversary editions, either a white either a white either a white WS6, so WS6 convertible, or a WS6 T-top coupe with twin dark blue stripes, from hood to tail. So from hood to tail. And distinct blue anodized five spoke 17-inch alloy A mold wheels with white leather seats and door trim. So with both white leather seats and door trim. This next part is gonna be wild. Here we go. 2001. 2001 was the 2001, the year the first Fast and Furious movie came out, was the uh, 75th anniversary of Pontiac. That's not the crazy part. The crazy part will be the next part. Because of the parts that this car has equipped. There's so much. We have to count how many there are. So a 75th anniversary pack incorporated a power and performance pack. So incorporated a power and performance pack that included, get ready for these parts. Power power door locks, power door locks including power door locks including uh, retained retained accessory power, uh, power windows, including express down driver side, dual power, sport mirrors, and power antenna, radio, ETR, ETR, um, AM FM stereo. So six. So ETR, AM FM stereo with CD player and seven band graphic equalizer, including a time. So including a clock, so a timer, so like to check the time. Sync up and down. I don't know what it means. Remote CD, pre-wiring, monsoon 500 watt peak power with 10 speaker premium sound system and steering wheel leather wrapped with driver touch radio controls. So it's like 13. 4-speed automatic, power drivers, six-way seat. So it's 15. Security pack which includes theft, both theft deterrent system and remote keyless entry, which they just don't really work that much. Because usually, like when you have keyless entry for cars, you just walk out of the car, close the door, and lock it, and you just walk away. And then you think to yourself, is the car locked? And you just go back and it just recognizes the keyless entry and the car is unlocked. This pointless thing, like literally, there's many cars, like mostly Mercedes I know, have keyless entry, which they just don't really work that much. Anyways, moving on. So the car also has the 3800 performance pack that included 3.42 gears with posi traction Zeeks L Torsen T2 LSD differential. So it's like 20, I think. LSD differential, 4-wheel brake rotors, dual mufflers, and an LS1 steering rack, which goes at 14 point with a ratio of 14.4 to 1. 235, 55, 16 tires, hatch roof, removable hatch roof, 16-inch chromed aluminum wheels, and 50 state low emission vehicle. So I don't know how many parts there was, but at least like I'd say 20, 30, maybe 35 parts. That's a lot for this car. That is crazy. Even a 50 state low emission vehicle. I think low emission vehicle. I mean, like, I don't know what that is, but I think it's a permit or something, or like a pass, like 50 state low emission, like agreement or something. I got no clue what it is, but what I do know is that it has low emissions for each of the 50 states. That I believe is either including or excluding Canada. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's at all 50 states. There are a total of 472 of these packs sold in 2001. Number 239 um 239 on 239 on the L36 Firebird, 231 on the Formula W66 Coupe, 5 on Formula Firehawks, and two on Trans Ams. The manufacturer original window stickers included this as a separate pack, listing both the items and one price. Next up is the 2002 collector's edition Trans Am. But before I do that, I just gotta check how many parts in total this car actually has, because there's so much I lost count of how many there are. I think I guessed. So I'm just gonna double check how many parts there are, but it's gonna take a while, so bear with me for this. If it gets boring, just skip past the video until I get to the part. So if you wanna like find out how many I'm gonna count, just listen. And if you just wanna like go forward, just skip the part now, and then you'll see the next part. Anyways, so it's gonna take a while. So bear with me. So bear with me for this. I know it's gonna be boring, but I'm just gonna double check it. Anyways, so it has 1, 2, 3. At least 20 parts. Well, 29 for these 9 extra parts. Like, the 9 extra parts included the 3800 performance pack. It's a lot for these. Anyway, so the manufacturer original window stickers included this as a separate pack, listing both the items and one price. Next up is the 2002 Collector's Edition. So 2002 Collector's Edition Trans Am. For the Firebird's final year, a collector's edition Trans Am's released as either a yellow a yellow convertible or a T-top coupe with twin black stripe with twin black stripes from hood to tail, black painted, 5-spoke, 17-inch alloy wheel. So black painted 5-spoke, 17-inch alloy wheels. And further back, further black trimmed body details. Both both coupe and convertible. Both are both WS6s. Alright, next up we got is engines. Oh, this is not much anyway. This is a surprise. So this is from 1993 to 2002. So for 1990. Alright, so for 1993, 1993 and so for 1993, so 1993, 1994, and 1995, they have these three versions of the three different engine options. So the first one we got is the 3.4 liter 207.5. So 3.4 liter. So this is from 1993, 1994, and 1995. So the first motor we got is the 3.4 liter L32 V6. Then we got the 5. Then we got a 3.8. So we got the 3.4 liter L32 V6. Then we got the 3.4 liter L32 V6. Then we got the 3.8 liter L36 V6. But that's only for California. Only for California. Then the next one we got is the 5.7 liter 350 CID. Not sure what CID means. The 5.7 liter 350 CID LT1 VA with a cast iron motor block and aluminum cylinder heads. There's two versions. There's two versions of that motor. So there's two versions of that motor, which are both technically the same. What does CID even stand for? I'm not too sure. What does CID even stand for? I don't have a clue, actually. What does CID stand for? I got no clue at all. No clue at all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So, anyways, back to the Pontiac. So for 1993, 1994, and 1995, so for 93, 4, and 5, they have the two different versions of the V6s. So we got the 3.4 liter L32 that we got for California only, a 3.8 liter. So we got a 3.4 liter L32. Then for California only, a 3.8 liter L36. Then we got two of the 5.7 liter 350 CID LT1 V8s, V8 motors, with both cast iron and aluminum block, not aluminum, so cast iron motor block, with both a cast iron motor block and aluminum cylinder heads. So we got two of them. Now we got now we got the same exact 3.8 liter L36 V6, and now we got three different types of the 5.7 liter CID V8s. So these are from 1996 all the way up until 2002. So to make it easier. So I got the same exact 3.8 liter L36 V6. Then we got they got three different versions of the 5.7 liter 350 CID V8s. So the first one was the LT1, which that was equipped with both cast iron motor block and aluminum cylinder heads. Then we got the LS1 version, which has the same exact aluminum heads, but this time the motor block is now made of aluminum, not cast iron. So it's now equipped with an aluminum motor block and aluminum cylinder heads, which make it so light, which is pretty good. Pretty good. It's a cast iron motor block. So the first one had a cast iron. So the first 5.7 liter V8 was the LT1 had a cast iron motor block with aluminum cylinder heads. Then we got the 5.7 liter LS1, which now is equipped with an aluminum motor block and aluminum cylinder heads, which make it much lighter. Then we got the third version of the 5.7 liter V8, known as the LT4, which now was equipped in the Firehawk by SLP, but that was included also with the cast iron motor block, cast iron motor block, and aluminum and aluminum cylinder heads. All right, and that is pretty much it for the Gen 4 for the Gen 4 Firebird. So for my next Pontiac video will be about the most iconic one of all time. For all you Smokey and the Bandit fans, you guys are gonna be surprised about this. The Firebird Trans Am. That's right. This is the next version I'm doing. So I only got a few pieces left for this car. Still a lot to do, but well, I'll see what I can possibly do, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But not too much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so you let us know when I make brand uploads. Alright, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Okay, so yeah, take care, folks. Stay out there. I'll see you guys soon. Good night.